Hey you guys, it's Ambujam. I wanted to do a quick video about the energies of today and this weekend. So this Friday, today is March 18th, 2022. Today there is a doorway that opens into higher consciousness, creating higher consciousness, more awakened consciousness to be more available to us. The difference about this doorway versus other spiritual doorways that are open is a lot of times when a doorway opens, there's this like automatic movement that happens for us into these higher frequencies. This doorway is different because this is not an automatic, this is not by default that we move into these frequencies. Think of what is going on right now like a buffet. So when you go to a restaurant and you go to a buffet and you stand in front of the buffet with all the food doesn't just automatically jump on your plate. You have to take the spoon and the tongs and use your power of choice of what kind of food do you want to eat. This doorway is like that. Not only will we have higher levels of consciousness available to us, the old ones are still there too. So we really have to choose. What do you want? How do you want to be? How do you want to live? What do you want to put on your plate? What do you want to eat? Right? The other thing about this doorway is it coincides with an amplification of our choices, our ways of being, and our actions starting today as well. This amplification is automatic. So we don't choose that our choices amplify. We don't choose that our actions amplify and are more powerful and are magnified. They just will be from today forward. So there's another opening, another activation, another acceleration of how powerful we really are and how our choices create massive impact that we don't mentally understand or physically see. So the second you shift your energy, that energy starts amplifying out of you and expressing out of you, and it starts creating your experiences. We don't see that with our minds, right? So this deeper truth of really truly when we make choices and how that energy starts manifesting out of us, even though we haven't seen the changes in our situations yet, the energy is instant and it starts manifesting energy. So the power that truly is will really start amplifying and being deeper in that truth starting today as well. So we have the doorway that opens to higher consciousness, and the old energy is still there too. And we have the amplification of our choices all starting today. So really feel what is in your heart. How do you want to live? How do you want to be? How do you want to feel in your life right now, regardless of whether something changes or doesn't change, right? Because the real power comes from how do we show up? Even whatever is going on for us right now, whether we're going through something physical or emotional or mental or situational, how do we show up to these experiences that is literally carved out for us to go through? How do we show up, right? And it's also like allowing your triggers to be there, allowing your feelings to be there, allowing all that stuff to be there too. But where do you put your focus? Where do you put your energy? Where do you put your awareness? How do you really want to be and feel? As well as, the old stuff that is there too, because you can't help it, right? Stuff's still here. Past stuff is still here. But how do you want to be with it? How do you want to live? So choice, super important today and moving forward, because our choices, actions, deeds, and behaviors will be amplified. And how we are with ourselves is the same. So how I am with you affects how I am with me. How I am with me affects how I am with you. It is really all the same thing. So everything that we be, we do, we feel, and how we are within will be amplified from today forward. And it's not about being perfect. It's not about doing it right or wrong. It's about awareness of how we're putting our focus, where we're putting our focus, and how we really want to show up, right? The other two things that are happening that are making all of this more powerful is we have a full moon today and we have spring equinox this Sunday. So all of these things have their own energies, their own amplifications, their own expansiveness, enhancing, and power, right? So there's a lot of energy this weekend, you guys, that I just wanted to talk about. And I want to invite you to attend this Friday's, today, March 18th, 2022, our group power session, because Spirit's going to be working with all of this to really help support, align, and empower you in all of this amplification and really help energize your choices and really help put them out there and support you and supporting yourself. So all the details of tonight's group is in YouTube and in the email. My brain is not working right now linearly. So all the details are there. I just wanted to share about the energy of this weekend. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It is about 2 p.m. Eastern right now. This doorway that I'm talking about, this Friday's doorway, and this amplification that begins today moving forward will start really opening in the next couple of hours. So I know you guys are super dialed in and sensitive to energy, so I really wanted to bring this to your attention and talk about it. And I can feel you being like, yep, I know. Yep, we know. So power in numbers, man. A lot of times when I put out these videos and I talk about the energy, it's what you do with it that really matters, and it starts to really support it, shift it, and empower it. All right, my love. So I will see you tonight at tonight's group power session if that resonates with you. The registration closes at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. And I love you. Okay, bye-bye for now.